By the end of this video, you'll discover 5 hacks to boost your confidence and have an unstoppable mood all day. Coming up. And if it's your first time seeing my face, my name is Carmen, and here we unlock your mental toughness in order to unlock your potential and productivity. So number 1 is getting comfortable with discomfort. So as you know, everything that we want is outside of our comfort zone. But there's one thing that holds us all back, and it's our little brain, the chatter in there. How we overcome that is setting a certain goal and doing it, following through with what you said despite how you feel. If you want to do it, whatever you fear, it doesn't matter. It's just about each time you do it, you're more and more confident, not only in what you're doing, but in the belief in yourself because you're sticking through with your word. But also keep in mind at the same time, you want to set goals that are a good challenge, but also not so much where you're not going to reach it and you feel more discouraged, because that defeats the purpose of building up your confidence. But goal setting is a whole nother video, so let's just stick on this topic. So number 2 is have the right posture and keep it moving. Have you ever felt some days where you're just laying in bed and you feel very sluggish and almost physically sick just from being lazy and scrolling on your phone, or maybe you're on your phone too much and your head hurts? Well, this is exactly the action.
I can't even talk to it.
This is exactly the action that combats it. What I mean by that is if you're just not feeling very confident, there's just something physically that happens when you change your posture or you start moving, because you know we're mammals and we're supposed to be moving. Something you could do is a power pose. For ladies, that'd be something, or I think this is like a men power pose. Like you see in this one, there's a lot of different power poses. Just do what works for you. One thing I find that really helps is sit like this. I put my palms out and you do this sitting, so you can't really see my arm right now. But what that does is when you turn your arm like this, your shoulder pops back and your back is straight. Better posture is a better mood. Just remember that. So just keep it moving, and that also works with the pattern interrupt, which I talk a lot about in my videos, which is just doing something to interrupt the usual cycle, habitual cycle or pattern, basically snapping yourself out of it. Number 3 is changing things up physically. So just a mini story here. Since quarantine has happened, I haven't been going out very much and just not socializing as much, so I just naturally don't get ready. I'm just chilling, working in my PJs, staying at home, being comfy. And we all love to be comfy, but that does not go hand in hand with boosting your mood. We just feel better physically, whether if you get a haircut, you do your makeup, you do your hair, you do your eyebrows, I don't know, you shave, whatever it is for you, that trigger, maybe put on some perfume and you're just like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. There's just something physically that changes, and you know you feel better when you're just ready to take on things. So even though you're staying home, just try to switch it up a bit. Not only will it boost your mood, but changing things up is how it boosts creativity as well. But again, that's another video. Comment down below if you'd like that video. Number 4 is random acts of kindness. There's just something about being human and connecting with other humans. I don't know about you, but when I'm walking past the airport and I smile at someone and they smile back at me, I just feel so good. And it's just something simple like that, or holding the door, just connecting with someone. And I think why it's so deep is because our generation and just everyone nowadays is glued to their phone. So I believe when you take your mind off your phone and you're not overthinking things and being in the present moment, zoned in, you're just appreciating people more, things more, and you see the world bigger than yourself. I think that's what really the core is, especially if you're very shy or introverted, you don't like to talk to people. You get more out of this because you're not only building up your confidence, but you're overcoming fear of talking to people and doing something that you wouldn't ordinarily do. But really, it doesn't really matter what personality type you are to be a nice person. It's just about genuinely doing something and not expecting anything in return back for it, just knowing who you are and genuinely deep down to the core that you're a go-giver, you do these good things. And it's not to say you need to do it, but you feel a lot better being a good person than a bad person. But again, that's just my opinion. Number 5 is keep trying. The only time you fail is when you quit. When you fall down, just get back up and keep doing it. This kind of ties back into number 1, where when you set a goal and each time you achieve it and you know you can achieve it, that's when you keep building up that confidence, and it just stacks and stacks. So there goes my 5 simple ways to boost your confidence immediately. I hope you found one insight. Drop it down below if you did, your number 1 takeaway from this video. I really appreciate your support. Spread love, and I'll see you in my next video.